Yeah, you got to watch out for things that blow up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What's
that's
the
where I got hurt more doing that than, I got shot with squibs and stuff, and especially if you're squibbing a car.
Yeah.
You got to be careful because that's Bondo on the car that they seal up the squib hole. Did you know this?
No.
You know they do it. Well, I don't know if they do it digitally anymore. I guess you could, but is what they used to do is they used to drill holes in the side of the car. Like if you're doing a drive-by shooting and the actor's standing in front,
Hmm.
the car's behind it, they would just drill bullet holes, and then they put the squib behind it, okay, in each
Yeah.
hole, and then they would Bondo the car back up again. But when that's shooting out of there, that's shooting out as a bullet.
Oh my God.
That Bondo is rock hard. It's just like the siding of a car. And so you're getting shot with a bullet that thick. And so
Oh.
I got hit in the neck one time with it, and I got shot. Yeah, and another time it happened in Paris where one of my co-stars almost got killed because the guy didn't know what he was doing, and he had squibbed the car in an angle where we were supposed to dive underneath the car. And I said, I'm not diving underneath there. He's going to get shot. And he
Yeah.
said no, but he got shot. He got shot 3 times in the leg. Lucky it didn't hit him in the head.
Right.
But one grazed me in the chin and shot me, and I chased the ballistics guy off the set because I told him, if I'm running in front, if you see me, and it's not the stunt double, you see me running in the shot, and then the bullets are supposed to be behind me on the car. If you get overzealous, and basically what it is, it's a little 2x4 with some switches on it that are
Hmm.
hooked to each one of those switches is hooked to one of those squibs. And he
Right.
just takes his finger and runs it along the wood, bop, 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 bop. And so if he gets a little bit ahead, he's going to shoot you.
Yeah.
And so he did. He got excited and he, ripped it along and he got ahead of me. Thank God I was looking toward the camera because I wanted the camera to see that I was in the gag.
Yeah. Of
And
course.
so, but it grazed me under the chin and
Wow.
nearly killed me. And so that was, scary. It was really scary. And so the same thing, I had the same setup in Paris. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and this director didn't know what they were doing. And I said, and they had taken the car and they'd put it on a curb because there was a flare into the camera from the street light.
Yeah.
And so instead of just rolling the bloody window down, they took the whole car and put it on the curb. And the curbs in Paris are high. And so the angle of the car was down toward the street now. And so when you
Okay.
squib that side of the car, it's going to shoot down. And he wanted both of us to dive under the car. And I said, I'm diving right into the line of fire. And he didn't get the concept that I'm going to get shot by the Bondo.
Yeah.
And my co-star didn't know any better because he'd never done the gag before. So he thought I was being a prima donna. And he said, Jeff, let's just do the gag. And I said, I'm not doing that gag. His name was Christian. And I said, Christian, you can do it, but I'm not. I'm jumping out of the way. But if you want to go ahead and do that, go ahead. Be my guest, but you're going to end up in the hospital. And he, sure enough, bop, 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 bop. And he's screaming and yelling. There's blood spewing out of his leg because they shot him.
Holy crap.
So you got to be really careful with that stuff. I had one time where I had a squib, and I was doing Raven, and I had a squib that was a wireless squib on my shoulder because I was getting shot off a cliff.
Hmm.
So they couldn't get enough wires because I was falling off the cliff into a bag on the side of the cliff. Okay, and so it was a scary gag to begin with. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was looking over my left-hand shoulder, and somebody walked by with the same frequency of the squib on his walkie-talkie and pressed the button and shot and hit me in the eyes.
What?
Hit me in the eyes. Yeah. It hurt, man. One time I had got my hair on fire and I sealed my eyelid shut with a piece of molten lead because this ballistics guy had put a charge of C4 around this fence to make it look like it's electrical. And my character comes up with a little wire and he throws it up against the fence, supposed to spark.
Yeah.
So he didn't know how to do it, apparently. And so he squibbed it in a circle around the wire with C4 and it blew the whole fence off. And then half of the fence hit me in the side of the head and it was on fire. And so, started my hair on fire, and if I hadn't shut my eye, I probably would have lost my eye.
So it sounds like uh, what happened behind the scenes in these few instances had more action going on it than what was caught on
Well,
camera.
certainly, when you're looking at that kind of work, when you're really seeing stunt guys do the work, especially old school, it's not all CGI and green screen.
Yeah,
Those guys are really in danger. I was in danger a lot.
yeah.
I had a fight in Raven on a 37, I guess it was like 37, 38 floors on top of a hotel in Waikiki. And what was holding me up was two Samoan guys hanging onto my ankles as I was dangling over the side of the building. I had no wire.
Wow.
Makes me a little freaked out about heights anymore.
So like yeah, you'll look back on certain things and you'll be like, oh wow, I did do that.
Yeah, nuts, right? It's just nuts. It's stupid. It's my ego or whatever. But, there's a reason that stunt guys get paid a lot of money. It's because they're putting their lives in danger.